Are the Boston Celtics on the brink of a major shakeup that could redefine their playoff prospects? With whispers swirling around a pivotal player whose shooting struggles have raised eyebrows, fans are left wondering if this could be the key to unlocking their championship potential. As the stakes soar higher, could this player step into the spotlight and reclaim their role as a game-changer for the squad? Stay tuned, because you won't want to miss what's coming next for our beloved Celtics. Jrue Holiday has been a topic of intense discussion among Boston Celtics fans lately, especially with the playoffs approaching. After a dazzling performance against the Miami Heat, where he scored 25 points and dished out 12 assists against the Nets, it looked like Holiday was settling into his role seamlessly. But let's be honest, this season has not been without its bumps. Since signing a 4-year extension last April, Holiday's shooting has regressed. His three-point percentage dropped to 34.3%, and that's raised some eyebrows when it comes to how he fits into Boston's championship aspirations. As we all know, the Celtics started the season on fire with a 19-4 record, but the recent games have shown that opposing teams have caught on to Holiday's struggles. In fact, the Memphis Grizzlies used a clever strategy to challenge his ability to create for himself and others. They targeted him, and it paid off in a big way. This is something we need to pay attention to as the stakes get higher in the playoffs. Can he rise to the occasion, or will he continue to be a liability when defenses key in on him? Coach Joe Mazzulla has acknowledged the challenges Holiday faces. After the loss to Oklahoma City, he pointed out that Holiday's role has been limited, especially with the abundance of talent around him. When Brown and Porzingis were out, Holiday stepped up, showing flashes of what he can do when he's aggressive. He was able to command the ball and make plays, reminding us just how crucial he can be when he embraces that role. But the key question remains: can he maintain that aggression consistently? What's interesting here is how the Celtics have used Holiday. There were moments where he was relegated to being a corner shooter, and that's just not where he thrives. He's a multidimensional player who can create mismatches, especially when attacking the rim. Against teams with strong rim protection like the Thunder, having him stationed in the corner only invites trouble. If he gets ignored, defenders can collapse on Brown and Tatum, rendering the Celtics' offense stagnant. Now, here's where it gets personal for me as a fan. Watching Holiday struggle with his shot, especially from three-point range, is disheartening. His career average is 36.9%, and he led the league in corner three-point shooting last season. But this year, he's only hitting 27.2% from that spot. That's a significant drop-off that could cost us in a tight playoff series. Do we have enough faith that he can snap out of this funk when it matters most? Honestly, I'm torn. Fans, we need to have a conversation about this. If Holiday can't regain his shooting touch, it's going to put more pressure on Tatum and Brown to carry the load. We've already seen how teams are trying to exploit his weaknesses, and as the playoffs approach, the competition is only going to get tougher. When you look at the Celtics roster, there's a wealth of talent, but it's all about how they mesh together. If Holiday can find his rhythm and take on a more assertive role, it opens up so many avenues for this team. Tatum mentioned how vital it is for Holiday to attack mismatches, and he's right. When he's aggressive, the Celtics become so much more dynamic. But here's the catch. Will the coaching staff make the necessary adjustments to maximize his potential? We've seen glimpses of what he's capable of, especially in that win against the Heat. But we need consistency. It's crucial for us to see him not just as a shooter, but as a playmaker who can facilitate the offense and create for others. As we gear up for the postseason, I want to hear from you, Celtics Nation. Are you optimistic that Jrue Holiday can turn things around, or do you think the Celtics need to explore other options? How do you see this playing out as we move deeper into the playoff race? Your opinions matter, so drop your thoughts in the comments below. The Boston Celtics are buzzing with excitement after Kristaps Porzingis made his highly anticipated return to the court. After a prolonged absence due to a mysterious and debilitating illness, Porzingis not only stepped back into the lineup but also delivered a stellar performance against the Brooklyn Nets, scoring 24 points, grabbing 2 rebounds, and blocking a shot. This game was crucial for the Celtics, especially with Jaylen Brown sidelined due to injury during the match. It's moments like these that remind us why we love this team so much. We're resilient, and we fight through adversity. Porzingis opened up about his struggles, revealing the frustration of not knowing what was ailing him. It was extremely frustrating not knowing what I had. I probably never got this sick in my life, he said. His words resonate deeply with us as fans because we feel that connection to the player's challenges. The mental and physical toll of being sidelined, especially for an athlete of Porzingis's caliber, is something we can empathize with. After every practice, he faced a significant drop in energy, something he described as not normal. This candidness adds a layer of authenticity to his journey, and it makes us appreciate his return even more. As Porzingis reflected on his game against the Nets, he admitted he wasn't at 100%, but he pushed through, driven by his desire to contribute to the team. Honestly, I wasn't feeling perfect today, but I got into the mindset of wanting to play and start my recovery, he stated. That mentality is infectious and speaks volumes about the culture in Boston. This team, these players, they embody resilience, grit, and an unwavering commitment to one another. As fans, we can't help but feel that surge of pride watching Porzingis overcome his challenges for the sake of the team. Now, let's talk about the implications of Porzingis's return. With him back in the lineup, the Celtics have a renewed sense of hope and strength. His presence on the court allows for more strategic versatility, as he can stretch the floor and create opportunities for his teammates. The Celtics need every ounce of that talent, especially with the competition heating up in the Eastern Conference. Do you think this was the best decision? Honestly, I'm torn. On one hand, having Porzingis back is a game-changer. On the other, the risk of re-injury is always lurking. But at the end of the day, the playoffs are just around the corner, and we need him firing on all cylinders. Boston has a 2-day break to regroup, which gives the team a chance to rest and strategize for their next matchup against the Nets. The upcoming game is more than just a rematch. It's an opportunity to solidify their standing and show that they can overcome any obstacle. With Porzingis back, the dynamics shift significantly. We're seeing a team that can adapt and thrive, and as fans, we need to rally behind them as we look towards the future. It's essential to consider how these decisions impact our championship aspirations. The Celtics have a roster filled with talent, but they also face tough competition. We need to stay sharp, cohesive, and ready to battle in every game. The chemistry on this team is crucial, and with Porzingis back, there's a chance to elevate that synergy. And you, what do you think? I want to hear your opinions down below. Share your expectations for the upcoming games and how you feel about Porzingis's return. Do you think he'll continue to perform at this level? Your thoughts matter, and I'm eager to engage with you in the comments. Let's keep this conversation going. If you're as passionate about the Celtics as I am, don't forget to like this video, share it with fellow fans, and subscribe to the channel for all the latest updates. And please, activate that notification bell to get every piece of news as it comes in. Together, let's support our Celtics on this journey and keep the hope alive for a championship run. It's a thrilling time to be a Celtics fan, and I can't wait to see how the rest of the season unfolds.